Welcome to another episode of Shogun Tour Reviews. 3 idiots, I think. Camera. These two toys. What are we looking at?
Boss Fight Studios, Crazy Late, Hero Hacks, Flash Gordon t-shirt version, and Prince Barin.
Super late, you say?
As with a lot of Boss Fights figures, these were ordered 2 years ago. But they're here, and they're awesome. So yeah, if you ever saw the Sam Jones 1980s Flash Gordon, this is Flash in his main battle get-up near the end of the movie, and this is Prince Barin as he's seen in almost the entire film. I don't even know if he actually has a costume change.
I called him Timothy Dalton.
He is Timothy Dalton.
Literally?
Yes.
Well, then that's a good sculpt. That's straight up Timothy Dalton.
I love the fact that you didn't know it was Timothy Dalton.
I did.
You thought it was Timothy Dalton. Because it is.
I remember the Sky Sleds and Queen.
Yep. That is Timothy Dalton before he became James Bond. And the villain of Super Fuzz. Was it Super Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. There you go.
So,
Spoilers.
it's a good face sculpt. And this is clearly actor whose name I don't know.
Sam Jones.
Okay.
Star of the made-for-TV Phantom movie.
Oh, wow.
No, Spirit. Sorry.
Okay.
Will Eisner's Spirit. We need a reaction shot of Wilson like, oh shit, we're filming?
Yeah.
Anyway, as with all things from the early 80s, huge fan.
Screw in the butt.
Yeah.
Forward disassembly.
That's right. These are part of the Hero Hacks line, so you can pop and screw them apart and reassemble them with other Hero Hacks figures.
As we've described in previous videos.
Yes. So why? I love 1980s Flash movie. I've wanted toys of these guys since said Flash movie. We have reviewed other Flash toys on this channel. I like Flash Gordon, blah, 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 blah. Boss Fight said, hey, we're doing these. And bam, finally here. Standard 3 3/4 inch articulation.
Is this standard boss fight articulation?
Yes. Well, newer standard boss fight with thigh swivel.
Yeah.
For all those sitting and drinking coffee poses that so many toys before them can't do.
No boot swivel.
No boot swivel.
But otherwise standard.
But otherwise standard. Yeah, they have waist and torso joints and ball joint, blah, blah, blah. They are both with gripping hands that go up and down, so if they were to have a sword type weapon, they can fight with it properly.
Well, this guy has a sheath.
He does have a sheath.
Scabbard?
Scabbard.
I still don't know the difference.
I don't know.
You're gonna educate me like cloaks?
Someday, not today though.
Not today. It's fair.
Speaking of stupid things that they come with, they both come with a red Hero Hacks stand with 4 pegs for your standing enjoyment. They're actually doing not too bad. I figured with them being small in our wonderful audience studio table, well, they'd fall over more. But no, Barin or Flash?
Flash.
Bing, bing. At one point in the movie, he uses or steals this gun and uses it to shoot a bunch of guys. It is a fairly simple sculpt, but that look fairly simple sculpt, but that is what it looks like in the movie. It does have some gold. It does not have a hole in the middle, but hey, and he can hold it just fine. And you can even put his trigger finger in there, so he can shoot the bad guys.
That was easier than most figures.
He also comes with this style of blaster rifle, which again has a very nice simple sculpt right out of the movie. It's got 3 gold paint apps. Very nice. And he can also hold that in that hand, and you can put his finger on that trigger finger. So he can murder all of Ming the Merciless's red and orange or red and gold football guys. He also comes with 2 punch in the face fists that are in and out. They work just fine. And then, as you may have seen in the box art, he comes with the what is that sword from the Flash movie, which again has very nice paint apps on the red and gold. Whatever. I've known this thing since 1980 whatever, and I do not understand the purpose of why there's a
hockey puck.
Why is there a hockey puck yo-yo on the back of the sword? But he's got it and he can hold it. Unfortunately, Flash does not have anywhere he can store his stuff, even though he has a hole for a backpack. He does not have a backpack. Although in the movie, he never, in this costume, stores any of the stuff. There is a different costume, which I don't have a toy of. I don't know if they're making a toy of where he does have a sash that the sword goes on, I think.
Okay.
If you really want, though, you can store the gun
Oh, nice.
on his shoulder so he can hold all his weapons if you really need him to. As far as Barin, Timothy Dalton, the most underrated and hated James Bond.
He shouldn't be most hated.
I know. He comes with his whip that is a simple black whip, which is what it was in the movie, so I'm not decrying that, but it's what he uses to whip the shit out of Flash Gordon.
Okay.
When they're on the tilty whirl of Spiky Death.
Mm-hmm.
He can hold it just fine. He comes with his crazy, awesome laser crossbow gun thing. While again, simple, easy sculpt. That is exactly what it looked like in the movie. 2 black paint apps. He can also hold it just as fine. He can say, "I'm not Howard Stark." And as you mentioned, he does have a scabbard, which can hold his Arborean sword, which is a nice little simple sculpt. Again, while the guard does look plain, again, straight out of the movie.
Sure.
Silver and gold, well done paint apps. He can hold it, lickety split. He can point his hand, fight properly with his sword, and if he wants to, he can store it in his sheath and go kick some ass. And speaking of Robin Hoods with English accents, he also comes with a pair of Maid Marian groping hands, which goes side to side. So that is all they come with.
Is that the official description of those ants?
No, that is not the. But yeah. And just to throw this out there, I can't think of another accessory that either guy should come with. The scenes that they're in these costumes, that's what they have. About the only thing I could recommend for Flash is there's the little flying globe bulb thing that like films him when he's wearing this. But I don't care. I don't need it. They're good enough.
I don't think I've seen it since the 90s.
Well, it's going to be Flash Gordon Thursday.
Okay.
So yeah, bam. I was today years old when I realized these can go together, so you can stack them closer if you wanted to.
Look at that.
That's nice.
I'm sure that's designed intentionally.
I'm sure.
But yeah, I never paid attention. Anyway, in case you didn't understand that these are 3 3/4 inch scale, 3.75, 1/18 scale. What that means is these guys are almost 4 inches tall. This is 2 6-inch Marvel Legends, a 5-inch deluxe Hasbro Shrapnel.
And we've got the High Toys Mean Machine on the end there.
Yeah. Do you want to see a review? Did you hate our other review of High Toys, Judge Dredd? Let us know.
Let us know.
Triple dog dare ya. But anyway, these are on the taller end. They are more in scale with your G.I. Joes and slightly taller than your Star Wars guys. But they are perfectly in scale with the Cowboys and all the other boss fight figures you could get, all the other Flash Gordon and licensed properties that are in the 3 3/4 inch scale, all lined up perfectly. They look great together.
Final thoughts.
Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I don't know anything about Flash Gordon other than Sam Jones was in Ted.
Yeah.
So these are fine. 4 out of 5.
Oh no, fine is 3, man.
But these are, I mean, these come with a good amount of stuff.
Like 15 videos in a row where you go fine.
Yeah, and
3
3.5. Yeah, but because I knew that's what you were thinking I was going to say.
Listen, you can
I
have
bumped it up to
whatever
4.
you like. Whatever you
I'm
like.
happy that you're happy. If you're happy.
I'm stoked. I like them even more when he goes, Timothy Dalton head. And I'm like, that is Timothy Dalton. Good job. Good job, boss fight.
I don't remember from 30 years ago. I'm gonna go, I think, 4 hammers as well. There's something about Flash's skin tone that bothers me. The Sheriff of Nottingham, his skin tone looks better, I think. Flash just looks pale. Otherwise, the figures are great. A good number of accessories, weapons that work, that immediately go into hands and you don't have to struggle with it. Like, these things are great.
Yeah. Gonna point out this little tiny gold lines that rim everything. I don't think we mentioned that. I'm gonna give Barin a 4.5 and Flash also a 4.5.
Okay.
The head sculpt on Timothy Dalton is the one thing that I think is a little bit missing.
Really? Still?
Yeah. Which is what would bump him up to the 5. Like, looking at these guys, I don't know if they actually have the actors' likeness rights or if they just...
Fudged it.
Close enough?
Yeah.
But,
I love them. I'm super stoked. They are what Little Berg wanted those 30-odd years ago. They're going to fight with my other Flash and Ming. So anyway, 9 out of 10 for the 2.
Sweet.
Super stoked, super happy. If they continue making comic and or other movie guys, I'll probably keep getting them. It's just taking forever to get them.
do you have anything currently on a 1.5 pre-order?
No, yes.
Okay.
I have not Flash Gordon guys, but I have more boss fight guys, and a plethora of guys from Marauder Task Force. Yeah, it's just
That's a bingo.
plethora.
Thanks for watching.
We're back, baby.